Let's go. Let's motherfucking go. First of all, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back. Okay, not with the new video, bitch. We are back. Okay, that was a long 10-day break. And even when I tried to make a video in Atlanta, I was like, no, I just don't like it. I don't want to upload it. I spent like an hour talking into the camera and I didn't even put it up. And I deleted everything that I talked about while I was there. But y'all know that I don't know how some people forget, because I've been talking about me going to Atlanta for a minute. And people were still tweeting like, when are you coming back home? When is the new video? I told y'all from December 4th to the 9th that I was going to be away. And I ain't really come home until the 10th because yesterday I was stuck at the goddamn airport. And thank God, you know, a viewer came to the airport and got me. Shout out to Deshaun. And we went to Lenox Mall to go to the Cheesecake Factory and we ate. And we met up with Lionel and we walked around the mall, did some shopping and stuff.
Shout out to Lionel.
Yes.
Me and I had a little private conversation.
Oh, you told me about
yesterday,
that.
and I was just like, it really was no shade, but
we're going to get into it because I got I have to talk. Oh, well, see, I didn't know that tea that you spilled. I did not know that, and I'm gonna.
But mind you, and then when I saw that, I was like, hold up, what the fuck did? And then he started explaining to me, and I was like, that's some foolery and fuckery. Okay, we've been doing this for 6 years.
Don't do that, no. So, as you guys know,
we have impacted. We have made us a mark. Okay,
stop.
Okay, I ain't knocking nobody, but can I just say something real quick?
It's your mouth.
Okay, yeah, it is. And I know how to use it, okay?
I heard.
Don't go. Hey, bro. Okay? We have made a mark for 6.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
We started out in your mother's raggedy dining room and made our way up to your raggedy room. And from there, we have been able to get some of the biggest stars in the world. Not in America, but in the world, to not only come on our raggedy show, but to recognize our raggedy show, okay? We have been all over, meeting with this star and that star, and we have been all over, meeting with this fan and that fan, and we are known all over the world. And to tell me, oh no, but they, and I was like, what? But you know what? What? It just goes to show you how politics run.
No, it's not even like that.
Yeah, it is like that. You can't tell me it's not like that.
Well,
because I'm surprised you didn't know. Because Lionel knew exactly. I think he knew what I was talking about when I brought it up to him. I don't even think I mentioned like where I knew. And then he was like, "Yeah, I know." And I was like, "Oh, so you know too?"
Wow. Well, that wasn't that.
And this was. And then. Let me tell you something, okay? I'm a Sagittarius and I am very, very observant. I know things. And just because, Kevin, I go to church every Sunday and praise the Lord don't mean that I don't have my devilish ways too. And let me tell you something. You always know, and you always knew that I can pinpoint somebody. I may not remember your name, but I never forget a face.
Yes.
Never.
Well, at least I thought I was going to be speaking for the first 5 minutes. You know, you was going off. I know that's right. So listen.
Yeah. Because you don't tell me no shit. Okay? You know, I don't give a fuck what you say. This is my show too. And you ain't just going to slap my show in the face. Say, fuck y'all. Fuck, think you is.
Ooh, no. Well, listen.
But shout out to Lionel. Because he was a listening ear when I had the vent. And he listened and he said, child, you ain't saying nothing but a word. Shout out. So me and him was on the same page.
Well, I was in town. I was in Atlanta for the gentleman's ball. But y'all know, while I'm in town, you know, sometimes I like to try to do a meet and greet if time allows. So before I talk about the meet and greet, let me just say, I'm going to give a shout out to Matt for letting me stay in his home, you know, in Atlanta, because he always felt some kind of way where I would always stay in a hotel and not stay in his house. This time I said, I'll stay at your house. And for next time, I'm going to stay at people's houses. I'm not going to keep spending money in hotels. Ooh. Especially when their doors are open, okay?
Right, hey,
so,
yeah.
the door's open, I'm in there. So, you know, thank you, Matt. And, you know, I got a little bit frustrated with him. I'm going to put you on blast a little bit.
Who, me?
No, Matt.
Oh.
Because, you know,
there.
when you offer your house to someone, you say make act as if you live at home. So, you know, I like to eat.
Yeah.
So,
you do.
He had too many healthy foods in that refrigerator for me, where I couldn't eat nothing. And the supermarket was just, you know, you gotta fucking walk in Atlanta, or if you can't, I mean, if you can't drive, you gotta walk. And I didn't know where nothing was, and I felt like I was in the middle of nowhere in Sandy Springs.
Man doesn't drive, right?
Yeah, he doesn't drive, but he was at work and stuff, and while I was staying there, and he has like this neighbor, his god sister. She lives like his apartment's here, and like her apartment's across the street. So she's like, you know, anything you need, you know, let me know, because she had a car. So I'm like, okay, 12 o'clock. Okay, I'm ready to go eat. Can you pick me up so I can go somewhere? All right, I'll be there. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Keep texting me, 10, 15 minutes. Never showed up to 2:30. Oh, I said, oh, I'm over you, bitch. I don't even, like.
And you want to eat at 12.
Yes. And you know I'm over it. Yeah. So I had to finally open up.
That's a nap.
Yes, I opened up some pickles that he had in there.
Oh, wow. So was she ever, she may not have been home.
She made it. She gonna tell me, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm just bad with time management and stuff. I don't know what she was doing. I don't care, but, you know. Don't tell me you coming and you're not coming. Because I was like, is you coming or not? Right. I got the text messages. But she is a very nice person. But she was just...
bad on time.
Yes, bad on time. So, you know, my friend Daniel from New Orleans, he was like, Kevin, I couldn't make it to Philly for your barbecue and your birthday and stuff.
Side note, I hate to cut you off. But Moses was at your party.
Moses.
With the dreads from Atlanta.
Yes, he was.
And I was so shocked when I saw him. He was like, you don't remember me? And I was like, yes, you do. Moses. Remember, he got Tierra Marie to do that little opening for us. You don't even remember. He got Tierra Marie. Yes. Small. Remember
I
him?
sure do.
I was like, Moses, I haven't seen you. And he gained weight, but he didn't gain weight badly. I mean, he looks good with his weight. And I was like, Moses, I haven't seen you in such a long time. And I was like, well, who'd you come with? And he said he was staying in Baltimore or Maryland, somewhere.
And he decided to come up.
He decided to come up. And I said, that was so nice of you. I would have did it, but that was nice.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. You know. So Daniel drove from New Orleans to come, you know, spend time with me. So his thing was, you know, I want you to stay with me while I'm in town. So
he drove from New Orleans to Atlanta?
To Atlanta.
How long is that?
6 hours. 6 hour drive. And, no. No.
Because I'm not driving those 6 hours if I'm not getting.
I'm a friend.
Oh, okay.
I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
Then he said,
yeah.
Wasn't I a good friend to you?
Yeah.
Wasn't I? I said what I said, but wasn't I a good friend?
You better lick the rim or something, because I'm not driving, getting in my car for 6 hours. Are you kidding me?
So he picks me up from Bad House. I take my stuff with me.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, so while we in the car, he's like, I'm going to take you to get a mani and a pedi. And I said, okay.
Let me see.
You know, see my hands, look. You know my
I
hands.
really want to see your feet, but
no. Wait, you already know them things is.
But you got a pedi?
I got a baby.
But they're dicks already?
What?
Do they look nice?
They're not. Did you get the dick already? No, they dick already.
No.
Well, my feet are not bad. You know, I got to start putting lotion in. I never do that to my feet. But let me tell you, the girl, her name is Mia, and her store is at Hammond and Peachtree Dunwoody Road. It's in that lot. It's called Les Nels.
Yes, you better promote and give directions. Mia
did the fuck out my hands and my feet and didn't complain. And even though I kept saying, you know, I'm embarrassed for my feet to look like this, but she said, trust me, I've worked on feet and I've seen worse. Right. So this is nothing. So she gave me the little callus thing. Yeah. And she took
you really need that and scrape that shit off.
I need to get it done again. I need to find somebody in Philly that.
That's when you know you need that done, because they don't do that to my feet. Yeah. My feet don't look good.
So you know they still got that little thin roughness, but they not as thick as they were.
See, you walk with no socks, don't you?
True.
Yeah.
I don't have no socks.
You gotta have on. Yeah, you gotta have on
socks. And I got the. My sister told me put some stuff on.
And you gotta moisturize them too. You gotta wear socks and moisturize your feet. Because you got feet. your feet, if no, from the ankles down, if nobody saw your face and your body, you would think that your feet belong on a 75-year-old. They do. A 75-year-old who can't reach, you know those big people who can't reach their feet, so their feet look horrible? That's how your feet look.
Well, what's that right? So
it's not.
She went to town. And then she had the nerve to give me like a massage, and she massaged my hands and stuff. She's like, we do a lot of stuff, but you know, the store got crowded. Yeah, the store had got crowded while we was in there.
I'm used to getting mine done.
Well. So, you know, then you got upset because the lady that was working on him, when the other people came in, she rushed her job to get to the other people.
And I would have rushed right out without paying. Especially that little chat. You're not going to rush me.
She rushed her job, and he was just mad. And I kept trying to figure out why he was mad, and then he told me, you know, well, because I seen what was going on, but Mia was just doing a damn thing on me.
Yeah,
she wasn't rushing for nobody.
He should have spoke up.
And then the lady thought she was getting a tip. He didn't tip her.
That's right. You're not going to rush me and think I'm going to tip you.
When I tipped her, she was like, no, you know, whatever she said.
Yeah.
And she thought she was going to get a tip. No. And we left.
Right.
And then he took me to this this Louisiana restaurant called McKinnon's. He'd never been there. I've never been there. And it's like a family restaurant. And that food was off the chain. Now, no young people are not even going to think to go to this restaurant because it was like mid-aged people. Yeah, but I had a good time, and the food was everything. And you know,
love eating.
I love eating. That's
because every time you go somewhere, you always talk about the food.
Yeah, I gained 6 pounds. I'm 211. Don't get used to that number because I ain't. And
211.
211.
Ain't that Rand's
Atlanta? Yes.
Yep.
And Whitney's date that. And he was kind of mad that I went to sleep, and I understand. After we got back to the hotel room, he was ready to go out.
Whose hotel room? You didn't have a hotel?
Yeah, I stayed at his hotel room for 2 days.
Oh, so he didn't just drive to Atlanta for 6 hours and just
drive
back.
No,
he stayed. Oh, that was nice
of
of him to do that.
And he knew that on Saturday we were doing a meet and greet. Shout out to Rocks, Candy, Wade TV. You remember Wade?
Why would not forget Wade?
He just disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, I didn't even know he was going to come.
I still follow him on Instagram.
I didn't know he posted on Instagram. See,
I don't think he posts that much, but I still do follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, I was happy to see him because I know that his father had passed away.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, I'm glad that he's in good spirits and stuff. So, it was about maybe, they said, Candy said the final count was 27 people that came to Dave & Buster's, and we just had a great time. But the service, oh my God, the service was bad.
At Dave & Buster's?
At Dave & Buster's.
I didn't even know they served you there.
Yeah, you can go there and eat first and then play the games, or play games and eat. Yeah, but it was just terrible because the waiter, child, it was just too much. I'll let Candy explain it because we got a show to do.
Yeah, right.
But it was a fun time meeting everybody, drinking with everybody, just having a good time. Even Giovanni came. And
he texted me.
Yeah, he came. See, he tried me because I'm like, this is one thing I don't do. One thing I do is I drink. And I have a good time. Right. But don't act like I am turned all the way up, because bitch, I know when I'm turned all the way the fuck up. So I don't need you.
Well, maybe some people turned up to them is probably a little bit more, because I can't say how you were turned up because I wasn't there.
Oh no, if I ain't black out, I didn't turn all the way the fuck up.
Well, maybe what you did was a lot of turn up to him. Because, you know, some people drink, I'm just saying to him, because, you know, some people drink and then they get turned up, but then they don't turn up like Kevin turns up.
Yes, because when he talking about, I texted Kevin, when he told me he text you.
No, he didn't text me nothing bad. He just texted me a picture and said, look who I'm with, and it was just a picture of y'all two.
Because I'm like, don't do that, because you made it look like, child, I done came down here.
Oh, no, he didn't do that. You know, he just texted and said, because I didn't know he went. Yeah. And then he texted me and said, guess who I'm with? And I said, who? And he texted me the picture with you and him. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So at the me and McKay hadn't even talked, but at the event itself, Kenny and I decided that we were going to do the meet and greet, well, the Sweet and Greet, or the Scorpion Show and Sweet Addictions TV. We were going to do the meetup during Labor Day weekend, because I know that everybody got their summer and stuff going. That draft just came right in through. So we're going to do a Labor Day weekend. It's going to be that Saturday of Labor Day weekend, and we're going to try to get all the YouTubers to get involved and to come. And I'll let y'all know when we will accept donations, because we are going to do a catering, and we're going to rent out a hall, and we got to get a DJ and all of that stuff. So it's going to be Labor Day weekend. And
where?
in Atlanta.
Oh.
In Atlanta.
That's in September, right?
Yes, that's the first Saturday. But I'll let y'all know the date. But yes, that's what we're going to do. So Rox is, of course, Rox going to be there. I got to get in contact with what's his name, Justin J. And
am I invited?
Bitch, you're going to be there. It's our name. What you just say? This is my show too. I know.
Right.
You get a paycheck, right? I know.
Whose face is that?
So we're going to do it Labor Day weekend, so that night was crazy. I'm gonna let Candy tell the story. I'm gonna let Candy and Rox tell the story.
Bitch, he tried me just now.
What?
I said I'm recording right now. He gonna say, "Oh crap, I forgot you had that show."
Ooh,
said,
who
wait.
said that?
Wait.
Who number is that?
Wait. He's like, wait.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, bitch. Because I can start going down and name a list who didn't forget we had this show. Don't you try me.
So,
okay? Because one thing you don't do is try me.
So y'all know on Sunday, Sunday was the gentleman's ball, and the gentleman's ball was every fucking thing. Mikkel, you will be there next year. Okay?
Oh, we get nominated next year?
I don't know, but you will be there.
Remember
If we ain't nominated, we better be accepting the award.
Okay.
But we will be in the building.
For most,
Yes.
yeah, something.
Yes, for their talents to social media.
Yeah. Their endeavors.
The driving force.
Their contribution to social media. Yeah, because I contribute a lot of my damn time sitting on the stand.
We talk that for hours, sometimes 2 hours. So the gentleman's ball. Let me tell you something. First of all, preparing for the gentleman's ball, I first went.
And you look nice too.
Thank you so much.
You really did. And when I saw the pictures, I said, "Thank God, whoever went with him."
Guess who? But guess who put that outfit together?
Who?
Me.
Shut the front door.
If where's the Bible? I will put I put it together.
I got it on my phone.
Yes.
Just tap. Don't tap too hard because you might go to something else.
Okay.
Your finger, dummy.
I put my outfit together for the 2014 gentleman.
You look really nice.
Thank
you did.
you.
And I saw it. When I saw it, I said, "Please, I hope somebody went with him."
Let me tell you something. I got first. Remember, because I couldn't. First of all, after I delivered Mikkel his check, we went to Zara, and we in there looking at stuff. He didn't like one of the shirts, and I seen the shirt that I like, which was that black white shirt that y'all seen me in on Saturday night at the thing. So I went on over to Men's Warehouse, and I looked at their stuff, and I just was like, I know it's gonna cost me money to get a suit, and I got it altered to my side. Did I say Men's Warehouse? I meant to say Joseph A. Bank.
Yeah.
So I went to Joseph A. Bank. The man altered my suit. I came and got it Wednesday. But it took me too long to get a suit that I was picking up because somebody in that store in Center City, somebody stole out of the store. So it made them act as if they forgot that I was in the store. Like, you're telling 3 different people to help me when you're the manager dictating you should be helping me.
Right.
And then you go to help this other lady that come in there. And she was like, well, I came in here first. I said, miss, don't worry about it because I know how to write letters.
I know that's the fuck right. Because if it was me,
you probably would have went off.
I would have had all 3 of them help me and her. All 4 of them would have been
And the way
helping me.
these cops acting, they don't need to call the cops. Let me go off.
Let me tell you some bad customer service. And
It
I
was
will.
terrible.
And I tell them, I will be on corporate. Did I tell you that story that happened to me at H&M that day?
No.
Bitch, it was me, Sean, my friend Sean, and Jalil. You know Jalil.
I know his face.
Yeah. We was in H&M downtown. So after they redid it, so they had this really long line because they only had one register open. Well,
upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
Oh my god.
Well, I come downstairs and I see there's a long line. So we're standing and I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Because I'm standing in this line when I see about 5 other cash registers and all these people and there's only one register open. So I say to the lady, excuse me, are you guys going to open up another register? And she said, not at the moment. So I said, okay. I said, do you have a manager that's around? She said, sure. So she called her manager on the walkie-talkie. So the guy, he came out and he said, what's the problem? And I told him what the problem was. I said, this line is really long. And he said, well, right now, we're really busy. We're trying to, this, that, and the third. I said, okay. I'm going to do us both a favor. I said, I'm going to call corporate. And I'm going to tell them, I will be on corporate. Did I tell you that story that happened to me at H&M that day? No.
No.
Bitch, me, it was me, Sean, my friend Sean, and Jalil. You know Jalil. Mind you, I don't know corporate's number. So he says, okay, well, go ahead. So he walked away. So here I go. Yes, I'm standing at the H&M down. Don't you know, like that, he had 2 people come out there. And
I know that's the fuck
That's
right.
all you got to do is tell them I'm calling corporate, and they will have service for you. Guess who taught me that?
Who?
My mom.
Well, thank God my mom ain't teach because my mom goes off.
That's what, tell them,
She goes
you
off.
said write a letter. Next time something like that happens to y'all, tell them, ask to speak to the manager. If the managers don't satisfy you, as soon as the manager's walking away or think they're going to walk away, say, oh, that's fine, because I'll just call corporate and get on the phone and act like you talking to somebody. And that's exactly what I did. Bitch, they had 2 people come out there. Are you kidding me? Don't play with me. Next in line, Jalil Sean, we're next. Let's go.
I know that. So while I was in Atlanta, I was like, I knew I got to get my stuff together for my suit. So I got my shoes from Nordstrom Rack in Atlanta. And after I got that, I went over to the men's warehouse that was inside the Perimeter Mall. And I was like, I already know this is going to cost me. But I went in there because I said, I really want to look nice. This is the fucking gentleman's ball. You know, I done saved up a couple coins. Come on, let's go in here. So I went in there and I told the guy what I need. I said, I need a shirt, I need a vest, I need a bow tie, and I need the little handkerchief thing. So we went through stuff and he picked out a shirt, he picked out a white shirt, and I was like, I think I want to wear a black shirt. Because I wanted to wear color. I wanted something that was going to pop. I was like, you know, all the black stuff that's natural. But I want to do something different. So I was like, I got the black shirt to go underneath. And he showed me different vests. I was going to go with a red vest, but then he showed me the silver vest. And I said, ooh, I like that. Well, maybe if I don't get the red vest, I can get the red bow tie. And then he showed me like the different handkerchiefs that they had. And at first I wasn't sold on the red handkerchief. I'm like, I don't know. But then I seen that the handkerchief had the red, the silver, and the black all in it. So I said, I'm going to go with this. And then he switched me over to another person because he had to work with somebody. I guess, you know, sometimes they got schedules or whatever. So she's helping me out, and I'm like, oh my God, what this price gonna be? Because if this price ain't right, you know, let me put this shit right back. You know, we done did this shit for an hour for nothing. So she just was like, you know what? She's like, we got this sale going on. You buy this, you get that for half off or whatever. But she's like, you know what? I'll give you 40% off.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, and I was just happy. First of all, their service was off the chain. And then, after I wasn't sure about it, you said, I'm going to give you 40% off. We went over to that register. It came to $100.
I know that's right.
It came to
I know that's right.
$100. And I said, Miss, I need your card or something because I want to talk about my service. Well, she was like, well, I'm the store manager. Well, I said, well, you still have a boss.
Right.
Okay? So she said, well, in that case, you know, here's the number to the corporate office and you call. I know that's right.
Yeah, see, when I talk, I need to start the fuck listening. What did I say? Corporate office?
Yes.
You take it to the corporate office, like Mama Scorpion said, the main number. They don't want you to call there.
Yes, the main.
So when I told him I'm calling corporate, he had 2 people coming right on. All you gotta say is corporate. That's like you said. Even the boss has a boss.
Okay.
You're not gonna fuck with me and tell me I'm gonna wait in this long ass line. Are you kidding me? My people.
Yes. So I got dialed up for the gentleman's ball. Me, Matt, Sherry, we went, and I felt so bad that what you call him couldn't come. Courtney.
Why couldn't he come?
His car had broke down, so you know he got priorities.
Right.
But I was like, I really wanted him to come,
Right.
and I was going to get him a ticket, and then I'll tell you what happened.
How much are the tickets though for the gentleman's ball?
$100
For the gentleman's ball? So that's not bad.
It is not bad at all.
That's not bad.
It was a great. Oh my God! When I tell the men was in there.
Doing what?
They was just there. All dolled up. I mean, in good suits. I mean, they were done. And we talking about Atlanta, so you know, them girls are trying to outdo each other, and I just wanted to look nice.
Right.
So
Let me tell you something. If you spill that on me,
if I spill this Jesus juice on you, you'll be all
go
right.
like this. Okay?
I'm explaining. It was just nice. We got there late. So by the time we got to our table, everyone sat down, everyone's eating and stuff, and I got a chance to...
What time does it start?
It started at 7.
And then
we
got
got
7
there
to
at
what?
7 to midnight.
That's not bad time.
Yeah,
What time did I get there?
We got there like 8:30.
8's not late, and that's a good entrance time.
Yeah, and you know, as soon as we came in, they taking pictures. So they're like, who the fuck is they keep taking these pictures of? And they was taking
pictures of you?
That's cool.
That's how you supposed to, bitch.
That's right.
Why do you think I was up there in the pickup?
You tried it.
didn't show up late. You showed up on time.
Yes.
Bitch, because I'd be damned if I go to some event that starts at 7 and I'm there at 7. Are you kidding me? What time are you getting there? After 8. Okay?
So you know me. I'm there early. I mean, I'm there a little bit late. I drank the wine that was there, but I was like, Kevin, we're not gonna drink this. We're not gonna have this today.
You don't do that because you'll embarrass yourself.
I'm the Scorpio show.
And you'll be at the gentleman's ball. You'll be at the ladies' ball next year. You don't do that.
So I said, we're gonna chill. So everybody's like, are you okay? You all right? Like, I'm I'm fine.
And I'm in a classy environment, and I'm going to be classy.
I'm like, I'm fine, yo. I'm fine. I'm here. I'm enjoying myself. And then like, okay, so I met a couple of people who do things, and Karamo, who was the first black gay male on the MTV show. He was the host of the show, and they gave out some awards, and the award speeches that really struck me was Carlos King, the executive producer on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the guy that won Gentleman of the Year, Darnell Moore. Those two speeches, I think, were the top two speeches that struck me. And like when I woke up, I was like, oh yeah, we got to do some stuff. We got to do more stuff. And it was just the way that the ball is set up, like, you know, I was so happy for Juan and G. And Juan was up there. He bust out crying. And you know, G was just like, look, you not, look, I can't. But he was like, no, let me have my moment. He went.
This is their third year doing it?
The third year doing it.
That's
and
good.
bitch, you got Nissan as a sponsor? Like, okay, you better keep saying Nissan every damn time. Like, they had a lot of different sponsors. And, of course, you know, our name came up in the speech, too. I was making sure. Because he was like...
Who did our speech? Who said our name?
Juan and G. Because at first he was like, if I forgot y'all, you know, it's all right. I was like, no, he better say her name. So then when he went back to the sponsors, he said her name this time. And we got some applause, and then our name got said.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, we did.
That's right. Because you was there. Okay.
Stop. So
you better clap if you see me.
It was just nice. So after they had Rasan Patterson, he performed. One of the guys from So You Think You Can Dance, he performed, and this guy named Philly, he performed. And only thing I'm gonna say about Philly is that I just want him to work on his stage presence, because the last song that he did, it was great. But when you can still hear forks clinging and stuff to eat, and they're not paying attention to you, I felt bad.
Yeah, that means that you're not doing what you should be doing.
Yeah, so I felt bad for him, but he still did a good job. But I just want him to work on his stage presence and shit. He might be on our show one day because he is from Philly. So, and you at the Gentleman's Ball performing, you're doing something right. So it was just.
Well, I wasn't there performing, so I must not be doing a damn thing.
Can you sing?
No, but I can shake my ass.
Well, anybody can do that. That's why they have an open ballroom.
You can't.
Well, I can do a lot of other things.
I'm sure you can.
And let me tell you, once I waited till after the ball was over, then I had the Crown Royal in me. Not Crown Royal, Jose Cuervo.
Who was that?
It's a tequila.
Oh, I'll say, you slept with who?
I had some Jose Cuervo in me. So I seen somebody that dissed me in a text message and sent it to me. And you know who I'm talking about.
Wait, they dissed you in a text message and sent it to you?
Yes.
Wait,
let me tell you. Okay, so let's say like you commented on somebody's Instagram picture, and I say something, but it was a joke, but you take it in a serious way, and you text me, and I'm like, don't worry about it, it's all right.
Right.
So you screen cap the text message, and you call yourself texting somebody else, but you accidentally send it to the person that you screen cap, and say, see, I told you not to fuck with that bitch. She's a shady one. And
they did that and made him, you know, that has happened to me once. Not me talking about nobody, but I made a mistake and did that. And you can make a mistake and do that because the last person you text will pop up and then you'll be thinking. That's why I make sure I delete my mom's text messages, so if I'm being naughty to somebody before her, they're going to accidentally go to her. Okay?
So.
And what did you say when they sent that text?
Oh, I said, I never knew you really thought of me like this. All these years, I never knew that.
Right.
So I blocked him on, he didn't have to. I blocked him on all social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and text message. So I don't ever want to talk to you again because I never thought of you like that, and we never had that kind of relationship.
But yet, you've been telling people that you thought I was shady and this, that, and the third, smiling all over my face. So what did he say when you saw him?
Oh, he didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. So when
But he did see you.
What he did, yeah, because what he did.
And he saw you looking nice.
Yeah,
well,
of course. And then, you know I look good after I lost all that weight.
Hey, well, that's still to be determined. But go ahead.
Now you really asking for.
No, go ahead, bitch.
So Lionel like, hey Kevin, because he was with Lionel. I'm like, hey Lionel. So I'm like, hey, let's take a picture. He's like, here. He gave the phone to the person that shoot. So here I am.
Bitch, I would have been like this. No, I'm not taking this picture. I'd have looked away like, I can't.
Yeah, so you know I was on the Quavo, so I was just waiting for him to say something.
Wait for him to say something. He didn't say a damn thing. And after took the picture, he still didn't speak.
Still ain't speaking. For what? We had nothing to talk about. And we took a few more pictures.
Camera guy.
Yes,
so that's how you get them.
So you know, I shout out to Cleo, because Cleo, he got his new man. Cleo is so happy. When I met Cleo,
I have no idea who these
I know you
people
don't know him, but Cleo was just at a bad space in his life when he met me, because his sister was murdered and his nephew was shot, and he had like brain damage or whatever. So he's really like, you know, he was in a really bad place and in and out of bad relationships. But this guy that he's with, I am so happy for him. And the guy is actually a dancer for Taylor Swift. So he's just so happy. It was just so happy. I was just so happy to see him. Long story short, the gentleman's ball was everything, and Wine and G's hotel room party was everything after the ball. It was
it a private hotel room party or? Because I'm sure not everybody.
Yeah. Excuse me. He invited me. I really didn't want to, but I had to that time.
Do we ever?
It's my. I don't play those games. But more than that, not unless you my man.
Go ahead.
So we go upstairs to the hotel room, and I was on my fourth one. I just had a nice time. Okay, I'm talking to people. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. We talking about Scorpios and all these different signs. I don't know how to. I know how to conversate, because Sherry brought up the conversation of signs, because she was talking about signs the whole time I was there with her and Matt, and I'm like,
let it go. Yes,
let it go.
Yes, let it go. I can't. But people who are stuck on zodiac signs, let that go. I don't want to hear that.
And then I'm talking to Karamo. Didn't recognize that I was talking to Karamo until I got the text message the next day.
From him?
Yes, it was just.
Oh, it was nice.
We just had a.
This is the $1 million question.
Yes.
Did you wind up in anybody's bed?
Not nobody's bed.
Oh, that's right. You're dating somebody. Sorry.
Why would I end up in anybody's bed?
I forgot.
I did end up in Matt's bed, and I woke up with some eggs beside the bed and some hot tea, because that's what I was complaining about when I came into his house.
What?
That I was hungry and that I wanted some tea, because I knew that I was losing my voice, thanks to Daniel turning the fucking air on in the hotel room. If it's wintertime, don't be turning no air on.
How people sleep like that?
He waited till I fell asleep to do it.
Well, yeah, that's the best way. But then you feel it. My friend RHOA, he sleeps like that, with the fan and the window open in wintertime. Why do you have that? It's December. Why do you have that? Some people are like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the show.
So before I get into the show, just one more thing. I just want to say thank you to Courtney, thank you to Matt, thank you to Sherry, thank you to Chris, because Chris, we went to Publix and I bought dinner and Chris cooked it, and he fucking did the damn thing. So thank you, Chris, and y'all know y'all made me cry before y'all left. And everybody kept asking me when I'm moving to Atlanta. I don't know, but I will be there one day. So just thank you, everybody that was a part of that trip, because this is one of my favorite trips. The Gentleman's Ball and the meet and greet at Dave & Buster's was the highlight of the trip. So just thank you, everybody. So we got to get into the show. And y'all said y'all wanted like an hour and a half, so bitch, don't complain that talk about the weekend. But anyway, how was your weekend? How was church?
I almost forgot. Church was fine. You know, it rained all day Saturday, and it was our trip. When we went up to Woodbury, and it rained all day. So we had to leave an hour early.
What?
Yeah, it rained all day. And it wasn't like drizzle. It was pouring down raining here all day on Saturday. Here and up in New York. But the trip was fine. Church was fine. My weekend was fine.
You know I went to church.
Oh, you
church was everything.
Yeah,
when I tell you, when he just was saying that, something he said that was so good, it's just, before this year ends, make closure with whoever you have to make closure with and move on, and do not bring that into the next year. That's something we should all do for every year. But he just went in, and he went in for a good hour. And
That's a good,
I
that sounds
felt,
like that'd have been a
now
good
you
sermon.
know that.
Which church did y'all go to?
Visions.
Oh,
We went to
yeah.
Courtney Church. So you know me, I ain't never hit the Holy Spirit in church. So before I felt it, no, I knew it was coming. I had to sit down, and all of a sudden, all of the urges was going through my body. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just going. Ain't nothing you could do, but I was feeling it.
Yeah.
I was feeling it, man, because the shit he was just going in about, just how you always do stuff for people, and you know people don't do stuff for you. We need to, you know, it's good to do it, but don't always get so much of yourself out. Don't give so much of yourself. It was just good. It was good. And his whole sermon was on how to get away with murder, because you know what's going on in America, and how he tied that into the stuff that we do to each other. Oh. And he went in on all the 3 parts that Annalise Keating talked about on how to get away with murder. He broke his sermon down on how we treat each other.
I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like a good sermon. It really isn't.
Oh,
It's nothing like
good.
a good sermon.
It was good.
And I tell people all the time, I go to church to hear the word. And then
about it.
Are you kidding me? When the preacher starts giving a good sermon.
Yes.
And see, with my pastor, you know he sings too. So when he goes starts singing, what?
Mikkel, when we go to Atlanta, we're going to that church. I mean, the choir even got better. The choir! I said, Courtney, what y'all do? He's like, we got new people on that shit. I said, I'm not. So you know when they go, oh, no, you know, I can't do it. But they went in, and they went in on those songs. They was tearing me up in that church. I was trying not to do it. But, and then they got into their praise break. Woo! I mean, he could just be talking, and then they start breaking, okay? When they break, they break. Visions, Atlanta. Y'all need to go to that church. I'm about to cry, think about it. So let's get into this show.
That's good.
Yes, I can't wait till you go, because you're going to really enjoy yourself. So let's talk about something I didn't know that was going on last week. Was there was a grand jury investigating what happened between the officer that killed Eric Garner in Staten Island. Was it Staten Island? Yeah. Yeah, in Staten Island. Excuse me. I didn't know that was going on, but you know, I was going to watch the news, and I was waiting to see what was going to happen. And I went somewhere. I was actually with you when I found out that the cop was not going to be indicted for killing Eric Garner, because that's what he did. He killed him. And I was just praying. I was praying that nobody in New York, you know, start tearing anything up. And I must say that I'm just so happy with how
they protested.
I was so happy with the protest. I'm just so happy just how America just started to like band together with the protests. And you know, it's just so unfair. It's so unfair because we keep begging for cops to have cameras on them. But we got to put the cameras on them. Someone recorded what happened, and we seen what happened. And you still decide not to indict this cop for using a choke that was illegal to do. Not only that, it was in his autopsy report on how he died. You know, him being on the ground with the pressure, and him with the pressure on his throat. What's that?
This is a video that I found on CNN. This is a very interesting video. So the other day, I have the CNN app on my phone, so you know I browse through CNN to find out what's going on around the world. And I came across this video where it says stun gun police incident caught on camera. And these cops that are located in Village of Perry, New York, somewhere in upstate New York, they are already using the body cams. And I must say, after seeing the video, I must say that the body cam, like you said, you know, even though somebody recorded what happened to Eric Garner, I still think we should use these body cams. Because after actually seeing the video from a body cam, I was like, wow, if that were to be the case, you could actually see everything that's going to fuck on. But anyway, these police get a phone call to this home where this guy has been beaten up on his girlfriend, and he even abused their baby that she had in her hands. So when they get there, the guy is refusing to come out and talk to them, and he has a knife in his hand. Remind you. So they're going in the house this and the third. So once they get in there and they tell him, come to us. If you don't come to us, we're going to get you this and third. And he's telling no, backing up, no. So then they tase him. They tase him. Well, apparently he has on thick clothing so the tase doesn't go through. So he throws himself out of the window. He throws himself, and this is all caught on the body cam. He throws himself out of the window and trying to run away. Now, mind you, there's all the snow. As you can see, it's snow everywhere, so he can't get that far. So the police run out the house, and they go to get him. Well, he's still not cooperating, so they tase him, and he's still able to get up and run. I know. I'm thinking the same thing y'all thinking. When are they going to shoot this man? Oh, did I mention he had a knife in his hand? Did I mention that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a knife in his hand. So yeah, I'm thinking like, okay, so when did they shoot him? Like they shoot every other black person who doesn't have a weapon. But this white guy, they didn't shoot. He gets in the middle of the street and tells them, no. It takes backup to come and to subdue him with tase. Mind you, never, ever did anybody pull out a gun and shoot this man who had a knife in his hand. My question is, and CNN was shady for this, and I love it, because they wanted to know, they posted this video to let us know, well, how come Eric Garner, who didn't have a weapon, Michael Brown, who didn't have a weapon, and that young man in Arizona, I think it is, who police mistook a pill bottle for a gun?
Wait a minute, what?
You didn't hear about that? Killed the man because they mistook, they thought that one of his pill bottles or something like that was a gun. No. And they shot and killed him. Yes. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that. That just happened like last weekend.
I heard about the guy in Colorado that was killed for having like a samurai sword, but it was a fake sword. I did hear about that. But
so I'm trying to figure out, when do they start...
Yeah, you know, with these cops, they're just too fast to start shooting without asking questions. Just like the 12-year-old guy, Tamir Rice, he was killed for having like a what you call it? A toy gun or a pellet gun or whatever it's called.
Yes.
And they say the cop shot him 2 minutes after getting out of the car, and then come to find out that police officer was fired 6 months ago from another police department because they didn't think he was good as, was a good enough cop. It's just, it's just too much going on with the police and black youth.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. It has it. I'm trying to read the story. Okay. I'm trying to get the actual story. Forgive me, guys. Because you know how Google, you click on something and it does this and then it starts popping to something the fuck else. Because I want to read the story to you, since you didn't hear about it.
In the meantime, it's just so much going on. And when we look back at, what our...
I'm sorry, here it is. Phoenix, Arizona, Tuesday night, 34-year-old Ruman Brisbane was shot and killed by a police officer because the officer mistakenly thought that he was carrying a gun. The Phoenix Police Department has not yet revealed the name of the officer responsible for the murder, but the smear campaign by the media against the victim has already begun. According to police, the officers involved were investigating Brisbane because some neighbors allegedly told them that someone in an SUV was selling drugs in a nearby apartment complex.
So,
from the start, this story seems suspicious as police often use fabricated anonymous tips, yes they do, as a justification to search and harass people who they are interested in profiling. The family also suggests that a false report may have been possible. Brisbane's family says that he was simply going out to dinner and had returned home with 2 McDonald's bags when he was attacked by police. The officer claimed that they approached Brisbane's SUV and say that he seemed to be moving things around in his vehicle and moving things around in his pockets. When police attempted to interrogate him, the man reportedly fled into the apartment complex. The officers hunted him through the apartment complex and tackled him, wrestling the man into the doorway of his own apartment. In the scuffle, the officer shot and killed him in the doorway of his home in front of his girlfriend and their small children. After searching the man's body, police found that the object in his pocket was just a bottle of pills and that he was actually unarmed during the chase. But yet we have this white man in upstate New York with a knife. No guns is poured out on him, just tasers. I know because I saw the video. See, that's the stupidest thing that those police could have ever did was release that video, but they had no choice but to do it. They released the video, and they tased this man at least 5 or 6 times, and it took backup to come and get this man down. So I'm trying to figure out what is really going on in this country, that this white man with a knife who abused his girlfriend and baby was able to walk away alive. Not saying that anybody should be killed, but he was able to walk away alive, but yet these unarmed black men are now dead, and this man was killed in front of his girlfriend and their child.
Yeah, it's just time for the world to wake up. And you know what I loved? I love that everyone agrees about this video camera being, you know, video recorded of Eric Garner being killed out there, and how everyone is just saying, like, how did you not indict?
Right.
How is this okay? And I'm just glad to see that everyone in the United States and around the world are doing protests and peacefully, and you know, getting the word out there. Well, some of them are doing it peacefully, because I don't know what's going on out in Berkeley. Like, they're just stopping stuff. A lot of them getting arrested. It's just a lot going on. But I'm just glad to see it. And something I thought about is that, you know, just 50 years ago, we were just fighting for our civil rights to, you know, do the same thing that white people can do. And now, here it is, us, we're having our own movement where we have to protest and fight against the police because they're just killing us for anything. And we don't even have weapons on us. They just shoot us because maybe they grew up thinking that black people are a certain type of way, and them being an officer, they're afraid that a black person is attempting to kill them, so they use the defense, oh, I was in fear of my life, so let me go ahead and kill this person. That's not right to do to anybody, to just go ahead and kill them. This man is going over cigarettes. I don't think no one has even thought about that. A cigarette. So the fuck what if he sold a loose cigarette? And I don't care how many times that man was arrested for selling cigarettes. You did all of that over some fucking cigarettes, and I don't even think he had cigarettes on him at that time he was killed. It doesn't make any sense at all.
But the way you say cigarettes and her yelling like that. Wait a minute.
Cigarettes.
But that just goes to show you.
You got cigarettes, you got people getting killed over fake guns. You had the guys that got shot in South Carolina because the cop told him to show me your ID, so he goes to the car.
To give him ID, and he shoots him.
It's
but
so
they fired him.
Yeah,
they had to. They had no choice but to fire him. You ask for ID, and he goes to go get the ID, and you start shooting him. And it's all caught in a dash cam.
There's too much going on.
And somebody gonna say on the thing, well, why don't they still use that dash cams? Dummy, because dash cam is only if you pull somebody over.
Yeah.
If those cops choose to take your ass in the back of that car, they can move your ass. You can't see.
Who said that?
A dummy. You heard me? I just said a dummy. Why we need the shirt cams when we got the dash cam?
No, you need it because the cops like to get out the car and they like to talk to you any kind of way.
And they also like to bring you behind the dash cam.
Yeah, or they like to take you somewhere else and beat your ass and then act like nothing ever happened.
So, but how about they said they wasn't going to indict those cops that beat that black lady's face in at the jail? Remember they was banging her head on the
yeah,
and it was court.
jail.
Yeah, it was court case. They not indicting them either.
They're not?
No.
That's not funny.
It's not funny. They get away with it. Tell your mom to be careful because your mom got a lot of mouth.
They touch my mother. They touch my mother, they gonna have to kill me. It won't be no more scorpion shot. Okay? I'll be in heaven at the God shop.
You know your mom likes to go ask for the main number. I can see the white cops now. I told you shut your fucking mouth. Yeah.
That's just too. These cops are just out of hand.
Are getting out of hand. And the problem is, did you ever notice that 90% of the force of any city is mostly white?
No, but everybody doesn't want to be police officers, don't.
No, but I'm saying, but we know who does want to be police officers. Those that got an agenda.
Well, not everybody has an agenda.
I know not everybody has an agenda, but a lot of them do. Why do you think a lot of us are becoming dead? Because a lot of the people who carry a gun have an agenda. And they think that, and let me tell you something, this is no secret, that the police force, when you are a police officer, they will make sure that they work to make sure that you're not fired or put off the force, whatever. Those people will, what? Look how, that's why I always tell people, unless you got physical, yes they do. That's why I tell my friends and stuff, unless you have physical proof, Don't be sitting there trying to write no damn complaint against a police officer, because ain't shit going to happen. They're going to sweep that shit under the rug.
Even judges stick together.
Yeah,
With
look
the
at that
parking
traffic judge.
tickets.
Yeah, look
Okay.
at her. Did you see her picture?
I didn't see the
That
picture,
lady?
but I heard about it.
Oh my goodness.
They
she
all
was a
helping each
mess.
other get off.
What? For a Tiffany bracelet. Now, all
I
that
heard
money,
about
all
that.
that money she make, and she couldn't go buy her damn self a Tiffany bracelet, and you're a traffic judge? Are you kidding me? In a city like this,
They made 6 figures with judges.
every time you turn around, somebody got a ticket. So I know she's got a packed courthouse every damn day. And you can't buy a Tiffany's bracelet?
But I just want to say that Eric Garner's wife, she's a strong black
Yeah,
woman.
and she
and
went
his
off
mother.
in that press conference too.
Yeah, but you know what? She has a right to go
Yeah,
off.
she
But
has-
she
yeah, she
ain't. I ain't hear her curse. I just seen her go off, and she has every right to go off. But she still is getting her point across, and I just love it. I love it, and I hope that y'all sue the city. And I know that y'all gonna get your money because that was a wrongful death. And they can say whatever the fuck they want to say, but their autopsy revealed what happened.
Yes, from two
And if
different
that never
Muslims.
happened.
Yes.
That never happened, he would still be here. I don't give a fuck. Don't use that heart attack thing. If somebody is choking you, and you know what fucking made me so mad is people on CNN talking about, if I'm saying I can't breathe, you know, if he's saying he can't breathe, then that still mean that he can breathe because he's saying it. You know what, bitch? How about I get up on that show and choke you?
What?
When people know that they're
said
breathing,
that?
when two the fucking cops, when somebody is being, let's say somebody has a shortness of breath, and they call 911, they're saying, I can't breathe, I'm having trouble breathing. It's the same fucking thing. And you're going to sit the fuck on TV and say, if he can still say I can't breathe, that means he's still breathing. Barely. That's when y'all really starts to say barely. Barely.
Yeah.
Bitch, he tell you 11 times I can't breathe.
And you know, that video is very hard to listen to. When you start hearing him say that and how he's like gasping for air, that's very hard to listen to.
Yeah.
That guy never took his arm off his neck, even on the ground.
And then they put the foot on his head while he was on the ground. What a knee. It was too much.
And then had the nerve to apologize.
Fuck you and your
That's
apology.
basically what
You should have been apologized. You gonna apologize after? Fuck you. Y'all, these cops really have, the cops in the community really have to come together. They really have to come together so this stuff does not happen. And cops, y'all need to stop thinking just because you have the gun, you have the fucking power, you can do whatever you want to do. A lot of y'all trigger happy. A lot of y'all were pussies growing up, and now you got a gun in your hand, you want to take it against
That's
the
why I
world.
said a lot of them have agendas.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that all of them have.
I said a lot. I didn't say all. I never
You
said
know,
all.
some of the cops say, you know what? The cops in this neighborhood, they will work with you. If you're not out there acting the fool, they're not going to fuck with you. If you having a block party is a little bit too much, they say, you know, calm it down. Calm it the fuck down. And they go ahead about their business. But they, 9 times out of 10, they're not trying to get you unless you want to be got.
Like catch a girl, freak a girl.
Well, bitch, that is a... you tried it. That is a game.
I just thought about you don't want to get got, so you get got. If you want to get got, you got hide somewhere where they can see you.
Oh, well,
I'm over here.
Catch a girl, that is so from the 90s.
You know, even what's name came out and said that he didn't understand.
Bush.
Yeah.
I seen
He
that
said
when
he
I was in
didn't-
Atlanta.
I don't understand
And the
that.
video wouldn't play, so I was mad. But
He's confused at that
even
decision.
Fox News, nobody gets it.
Nobody, even, and George Bush sat there and said, I don't understand, I don't get it. He don't understand how that cop is not in jail. Nobody gets it.
The cops has been getting away with shit.
Now that's
too
something that
long.
Obama should have really came out and gave a press conference to. I don't get this.
But then, if he would have said something, then you know how everybody...
Yeah, but it's the truth because now you got video proof. They ain't got video proof. I still don't get this. But hey,
He's the president.
they're gonna get what they coming. They're gonna get what's coming to them.
Yeah, and I want the protests to keep being peaceful. Y'all do your die-ins. I'm not going to do it, but I respect those that are doing it.
Yeah, I can't do it because once I get down, I have to tell her.
And I don't. But I do love the new protests and how they're going, and how the cops are now seeing that you just can't go around killing people. Because Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, but y'all just going around making black people target practice. And this ain't right, because you're taking people away from their families. Like you took Eric Garner away from his wife and his 6 children and their grandchildren. You can't keep doing that over some fucking cigarettes. When you look back at what you did to that officer, can you really lay in your bed at night knowing that you killed someone and not have no remorse for it? And if you were remorseful, why did it take you 5 months to apologize for what you did? Over a man who you claim was selling cigarettes, and he knew y'all. He was telling y'all to leave him alone, and you went behind his back and choked him out. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Over cigarettes. Wow.
So we got some more stuff to get into. Let's talk about all the shit that's going on with these hip hop stars, child. Y'all are just off the motherfucking chain. I want to first talk with Chris Brown and Karrueche. Now, 2 weeks ago, didn't Karrueche say she was single?
I don't follow her, so I don't know.
Then she said, "Oh, I'm joking. I'm on the show, Single Ladies." You know. All of a sudden, people
She's a bad. She should never do comedy because she's very bad at it.
People tagging me and all the stuff, all the stuff that's going on in the shade room stuff. I'm really in Atlanta doing other stuff, so I don't really know what's going on. But I did get a chance to read what Chris Brown was saying. And see, I have a problem with Chris Brown doing this. Now see, Chris, you're going to have to make up your mind what you want to do with social media.
Right.
Make up your mind. Because you're really looking like a bitch because you are going around fighting with all of these women. All of these women on social media. You cursed out the real. Now you cursing out Karrueche. Saying that she do threesomes. Saying that she fucked Drake. And then you apologize. That is classic bipolarness. He's done it twice so far since the story came out. You say shit and then take it back. You say shit and then take it back. You have to stop doing that. Maybe you went, never mind. You need to stop doing that. You really do. And you really need to get help. And just like Wendy Williams said on Monday, you need someone to post for you on social media. Someone that can tell you, no, that's not okay to post. And that is okay to post. And Karrueche, I don't know did she even respond? I don't know. But I really don't care about your relationship like that. And I don't think America really cares neither. But y'all really need to work on that and get it together. Work on it. Chris, we really want to see you win. But you keep having too many fucking setbacks. And those setbacks are going to hurt one day. So just chill out. Enjoy your life. Just seeing you with the LAPD for their little police department thing. Or I guess that Christmas party, and he was dancing with the kids, just having a good time. That's the Chris Brown everyone wants to see. Not the I'm mad at the world, Chris Brown, this bitch fucking this guy. Chris, no one wants to hear that. Get it together. Drake and Diddy. Diddy, you were fucking wrong. I love you, but you can't be punching people in the face just because they didn't wait for you to get on the song. Either you're going to get on the song or you're not going to get on the song.
What?
Yeah, Diddy and
I heard about their fight, but I didn't hear why.
Drake and Diddy were supposed to be in a song together. This is all according to TMZ. Drake and Diddy were supposed to be in a song together. The producers sent it to both of them. They said that Diddy dragged his feet and Drake just did the song by himself. So they said that made Diddy upset. So, I guess that was like 6 months ago. And now, they had the opportunity
to see each other.
And Diddy punched him so hard that he fell off the stage or something and re-injured.
What stage, and is there a video of this?
I don't know.
Because if they were on a stage, that means that they were in front of an audience.
I didn't
and I'm sure an audience.
But it happened. It had to happen because everybody was talking about what happened.
Yeah, but I'm saying, where's the video? I want to see the video. I can't say that Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Because if they're on a stage, then what stage were they on? And if they were on a stage, and unless they were rehearsing for something, then that means that they were in front of an audience. And nowadays, everybody's like this. So yeah, they're like that too. But they're like this. So then that means that there has to be video of that.
I don't know what the video is.
If the stage part is even true. I heard that it was a club. That's what I heard.
Stage is the same. Wherever they was at, he punched him. I put stage in there. Wherever they were together in the same space, and he punched him, and he fell and re-injured an injury where he had to go to the ER. So you know what? If I were you, Drake, I would sue Diddy for re-aggravating me for punching me. There's no need to punch the body.
That's a lot of
maybe
Ciroc chats.
maybe Diddy was turned up.
I would love me a Ciroc chat. Fuck a Trump chat.
Well,
I want a Ciroc chat.
talk about Diddy now. So when he see you in LA,
Yeah, I want a Ciroc chat.
he was just the face of Ciroc. He's not the owner of it.
Yeah, but I mean his face and everything. He's gonna cut me a check. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know what that was.
Turn that down, because that sounds like some demonic shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you turn that down right now.
I don't know what that was.
Me either. That was like haunted house. I just walked in somebody's house type of shit. Yeah, fuck me, no you won't.
Oh no. So
Yeah.
so what else is going on?
Did you get a chance to see them in Hip Hop Reunion?
Yes, we watched that while we were eating. Let me tell you something.
Right. Tell me. Tierra Marie, if you sucked his dick, which I believe you did.
Yeah.
Because he ain't going to say that if you didn't. And if that's the case, then he just say he fucked you. He ain't just going to say you sucked his dick. Because he said, I'm going to be honest with you.
You know
did
what?
suck my dick and you
Mona,
did.
dear Mona Scott, I need you to do.
Young.
I need you to do. Oh, remember that time she was like,
She got that good
all this time you've been working for me, you still call me Mona Scott.
Right. Are you kidding me? She got her together. We was all standing like the. She was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you know she was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that.
So, Mona Scott Young was the host of Love and Hip Hop. Now, I was falling in and out of sleep, but I still got a chance to watch the fuckery. All I want to know is, will Mona give all of them an STD test before the next season of season 2 of Love and Hip Hop? Because y'all all sharing and sucking and fucking on the same day. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
But you know what? Something that Hazel E said that I really loved is that the same bitches that was telling me not to fuck
with him is now arguing over him. Right. And it was true. That was one of the realest things I heard on that stage. It was. The same one. And everybody laughed, and they was regular arguing over him. And
like his dick is something to argue about.
Okay, well, hey. You know, they said it's not the size. They said it's not the size. They said it's not about the size. It's about the motion in the ocean.
Well,
it may be. And and Tierra, I believe she did that. Because then she said first she said she didn't do it. Then she said, well, if I did, I'm good at what I do. Some bullshit.
Oh, no. You did it.
Yeah, you did it. You know you did it. And he said she was good at it.
Well,
he did.
Look, the way her record career going, she trying to get a hit anywhere. But I don't need her to be out here sucking dicks just to get
no, I just kissed him.
She's lying.
She's lying.
Because I wouldn't even get to kissing them. If
I
did nothing.
I just said I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, bitch. Even if I did do it, I'm going to say I didn't do it. Bitch,
no, I just kissed them. No. Tierra, don't sit there. What are you, 12? Don't sit down.
Tierra, I love you, but you know what? At this point, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with your career.
You know what? You know who I don't know what to do with? Is Nikki. Everything all about her ass.
Oh my God.
Look at my ass. Everybody look at my ass.
So you want people to look at you? What about, where are your brains? What is your IQ?
You can tell everybody, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, that's
look at my ass. You guys want to see my ass? Like, no, sit down.
Is that all you good for, sucking dick and getting fucked? Maybe in the ass? I don't know. But I just love what Masika told her. She said, bitch, my high heels is higher than your self-esteem.
That's right.
I love that.
I love that too.
Because, like, something's going on. If only thing you can think of how good you are is just because of your body,
and
you're fucking dumb. And her mother need to have a seat too. You know, but no. Her mother she can probably throw down. But
Elvira needs to sit there and tell me, like, if you take your clothes off, I bet you I give you run for your money. No, you won't.
Your face can't even get nothing because of run for the money, let alone your body.
With that orange plastic suit.
And Ray J, like, baby, you sat up there like butter would melt in your fucking mouth.
Okay? Then he had to say, well, I know my dick is. Like, Ray J, pause on the brakes.
Well, we do know,
but come on, it's not the biggest thing.
It's not the, but it's cute. It's cute. Like,
yeah.
Give them that.
Oh.
Randy, I hope you ain't see it. It's cute. Suck.
See what?
That tape.
But
anyway,
nothing worth.
But they all falling out over Ray J dick and Young Bird dick. And then come to find out they all sharing
the same dick.
It's bad. But Ray J, that girl is crazy that you're talking to. Anytime she got up and said, he said, get her. Do you want me to get up and get her?
Get her.
Oh, she's one of the bitches that do anything.
We was talking about that today at work, how she just jumped up and did it.
Real fast.
She's crazy.
Oh, he told her to do
He said, I just want you to punch her in the face. You want him to punch her in the face? Yeah. And she did it.
Ray J, you had done them girls wrong. And see, I didn't even watch the last 2 episodes, so I didn't know that you got back with Tiara.
Yeah,
but then to come back for the reunion the next week and then you back with Princess, I would feel fucked up if I was Tiara.
No, Princess should be feel dumb after he pushed her in the pool with all those clothes on.
Well, she deserved to get punched because she was
but I'm saying, I'm not getting no man going back with the man who pushed me in the pool with my good clothes on.
No, but see,
especially if I have my church clothes on.
But see, what
you're really gonna get fucked up.
What we say? If you swing first, you deserve to get.
Yeah, but you're not gonna push me in the pool with my church clothes on.
But you know what? Whether you need your church clothes or not, you don't come for me. If
no, I'm not gonna come for you. But if you push me in the pool and
she was trying to push Ray J in the pool.
Yeah, but my thing is, don't push me when I got my clothes on. Don't do that.
I can't even drink this. Like, bitch.
What? And my shoes? Are you kidding me?
But she deserved it. Don't push nobody in pools if you don't want to be.
I didn't say she didn't deserve it, but I mean, she's just dumb for going back with him, period. And then he didn't bother to help her.
But see, they all stupid. See, that's the problem. A lot of y'all women don't know y'all fucking worth.
But I said they don't.
Yeah, but you know what? But don't let a gay man tell them that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should watch these shows just knowing that, okay, this is not what I want in a relationship. This is not what I want.
Well, some of
you
them
can see it. Because they famous and you want to get famous off fucking a dick or him buying you a new body and you think...
Well, isn't that what Masika does? I'm taking this tape off. But isn't that what Masika does? Because you can't tell me Masika don't hop from bed to bed.
Oh, yeah, but Masika knows what she does.
Yeah.
She's an escort and I believe it.
I believe it too. She don't have no problem. No shame in her game.
Yeah, but she has a... Clearly her mind works and that's what I like about her. She's not a dumbo. She's not ain't nothing dumb about her.
No, she's very smart.
She knows what she's doing. She's very calculating on how she does her stuff. And, you know, that Nikki, you're just fucking dumb. You are dumber than a box of...
And I do believe her and Lil Fizz fucked.
Who?
Nikki and Lil Fizz.
Oh,
you see when they was kissing and stuff?
Wait, they was kissing?
Yes. Oh, you must have really missed the episodes. It was like 4 episodes ago. When he had broke up with Amanda and then him and Nikki had met up. I forgot why they met up.
Oh,
and
no.
They showed the clip even on the reunion. They started kissing.
They kissed at the reunion?
No, I'm saying they showed the clip.
I didn't see that part.
Oh, yeah, I believe they fucked. Because remember he was talking about, oh, you didn't see the part when they was asking, when Mona asked his relationship with her and Nikki. He said, oh, no, she's just my friend. And I
did see that part. And that, see, you know what? If I was that girl, I wouldn't have came to the reunion.
She was very dumb.
Amanda, I wouldn't have showed up, bitch. After I got slapped in the face, and then you didn't even swing, bitch, when she had your head down.
No, she didn't.
I didn't even know that. She didn't swing not one time.
Nah.
You gonna hold my head down, and I'm just gonna wait for security to come get me? No, fuck that, bitch. I'm swinging.
But some people usually don't swing when their head's being held down.
Why? Nah. Oh well. You know what? You should know all about that.
No, I know you don't swing.
Oh.
Hey, just be quiet.
Don't do it.
Be quiet.
Don't do this. Well, just work. The blood of Jesus.
Hey, hey,
just
just be quiet.
I ain't got to be quiet. Bitch, Hell's Kitchen is on. Wait. I'm having a good time.
Ain't you been in enough kitchens already?
No. Well, technically, yeah. Because I ate, bitch. I ate down.
You went to Maggiano's today?
No, Saturday. I went there Saturday with Daniel. Yeah, the next time.
Didn't you go there before you left?
Yeah, I went there with...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. My boo.
I saw him on the train too.
You seen him when?
Well, I think it was Friday on my way to work. Or was it either Friday or Thursday?
Well, he must have been going to work too.
He was going. Every time we see each other on the train, he's always going to work. Or coming from work. We see each other a lot on the train.
Okay.
I was going to say, yes, I heard your boyfriend left, but I said, no, let me be quiet. Because he may not want to wake up. Get me, my bitch! Don't you try me like that.
You tried me! You fucking tried me!
You tried me, bitch!
Because I told you, bitch. I told you the last time I seen you. You already making me look crazy. Tell me, but do they know?
What do we? I just want to make sure you know. Before I say something. Before I be like, hey, your boyfriend. Like, who's my boyfriend? I'm like,
so Beyonce and Jay-Z met, you know, the royal fam, the Dukes and the Duchess of what is it?
Wait, hold on. Let me give it word for word how 6 ABC described it. British royalty meets American royalty.
I know that's right.
William and Kate meet Jay-Z and Beyonce at an NBA game. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge took in an NBA game in Brooklyn where they met with another kind of royalty. Bitch, y'all better stand in.
But we already know, we know the tea. I mean, Beyonce and Jay-Z are like, they are the #1 couple, power couple, fucking hip hop couple, billionaire couple.
And then during the halftime, they was escorted across the court to go meet them.
Yeah,
because everybody was like,
I didn't like Beyonce's. I didn't like her outfit.
I did.
This is my thing. I knew that she was going to meet them, so I thought that probably she would dress different. But then again,
well, no, they were at a basketball game. They wasn't there to meet them. It just so happens that they were going to.
Oh, bitch, please! We knew that they were going to meet.
No, but what I'm saying is, how was Jay-Z and Beyonce supposed to know that they were going to be there? Jay-Z and Beyonce are always at a basketball game.
Jay-Z and Beyonce got stake in the goddamn nets, and you know they could sit on the court anytime they want. And we all knew that Will and Kate was coming to the Nets game, so it was inevitable.
Well, no, that part, it is inevitable that they meet. But what I'm saying is, who's to say if they were going to show up or not? Like, I can see if that was, like, on the agenda or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But then look at Kate and Will. They look like they weren't even royalty. They look like they was somebody from Nebraska.
Yeah, but they're not, you know.
I mean, they had a basketball game.
I just didn't like Beyonce's top.
It's all right.
But that's all right. It's a lot of stuff people don't like that I wear. Shit.
Right.
So
exactly.
But
I love this picture. Because that's a good, I love that.
She looks lighter.
Well, of course, because it's the winter time. That's a bronzer that she's wearing. But didn't you remember when we met Michelle, and me and Michelle was talking about how light she is? You saw her in person. You know she's light. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the stuff that you wear, but I mean, it's what you wear.
I don't like what you wear every show, but it's alright.
It's alright. Somebody asked me this. I know some lady said that. Somebody said this to me. They said, "Why do you always wear this shirt on your shows?" At work. Somebody asked me that at work. She said, "Why do you always wear this your hospital shirt at work?" I mean, when you do the Scorpion show. I said, I have a simple answer for that. It represents I have a job.
Get your life.
Get your life.
So,
and it also represents that I have two. This job and this job. Any more questions?
So I'm happy that they came, but you know what? The media made a big thing that LeBron James touched the Duchess of Cambridge.
Well, remember they made.
We don't know that.
Well, remember they made a big thing about when Michelle Obama did like this to the Queen. Remember that?
Look, we are touching people. We hug. If you don't like it, all right.
That's what we about today at work too.
Yes.
We like to touch people. We like to hug, like to shake hands. And I think in today's society, that whole you can't touch the world. Like, first of all, Will and Kate seem like they're very down to earth people.
Yes.
I mean,
but she was like, ooh, like bitch, you touching me, cause she
did that?
She was like, and then when he put his hands, when he took his hands off of her, she had the biggest smile on her face, but she knew that, you know, when somebody touches you, you're not supposed to touch you, you know.
And she did a reaction like that?
She didn't like it. It was kind of like nervous, like, oh my God, he's touching me. But then when he put his hand off, her smile got bigger. Because if you look at the picture, when he's touching her, it's kind of like she's moving away. Yeah. So.
Wow, I didn't see that. And you know it's so funny because when Michelle Obama did that to the Queen, she had no reaction. Like, she just stood there.
Because the Queen was like, child, I'm here.
Yeah, and then when they made that big fuss about it, and I was just like, wow, really? But it was them over there that make the fuss about it. Like, us over here in America, we like, that's what we do. We touch.
We touch. Either you handshake or you hug.
Or you hug, one or the other. Wow.
Yeah. So it was just a big thing about big nothing about nothing.
Yeah, big to do about
big, however you say it. Ain't mean nothing. So, so we talked about a lot of stuff. So I want to talk about these Grammy nominations, okay? So the Grammy nominations came out on Friday, and I think, you know, some of these categories are going to be tough. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. A lot of people did not like that Iggy Azalea was nominated for Record of the Year and some stuff, and she was nominated for hip hop and all of that stuff. But listen, this is just the genre of music that she does. People are not going to like her because they feel that Nicki Minaj or Lil Kim or somebody else, they deserve a lot of recognition. But I think that for 2014, and for somebody to come out maybe 3 years ago, she is doing the damn thing. And it took her a minute to work hard and, you know, get to where she's at. And I don't want to say that race is playing a effect, but it plays a lot. It plays a factor in everything. I don't want to say it, but it does. But I think that for 2014 was her motherfucking year. Fancy was like the #1 song of the summer, and it was going on and on. You couldn't go nowhere or see nothing without anybody saying, I'm fancy. Even my nieces were singing the song. And then they was like, yeah, it's from the Clueless movie. Bitch, but you don't know nothing about Clueless, because Clueless was way before you was even thought of or born. And then they started watching Clueless on Netflix and stuff. So I mean, Iggy has been doing the damn thing a little bit. So I can give her that, and she's selling albums. But I don't think she's gonna win no best rap album, not against, you know, people like Eminem. Hell no. But you know, I think when you have a big song that does well, I think it should be nominated. I was kind of like, well, why is it? You know, I don't know, but it should be. It's kind of like it's a contradiction, because sometimes it's just like, y'all pick that. Taylor Swift is in Record of the Year for that Shake It Off song, and I think the song is just too new to just come out of nowhere and just be nominated for a Grammy. I don't know. I don't like that process. And y'all can celebrate Beyonce being nominated for 47 Grammys or whatever like that. Y'all need to be worrying about why Beyonce isn't nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Yes, it's great to have 17 Grammys. Most of those Grammys are categories that, you know, it's a given that she's going to win because it's R&B or pop. But I want to see Beyonce winning for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Album of the Year. I want to see her get those nominations. And because y'all so content with the nominations being, oh, the most nominated, y'all forgot that she wasn't nominated for Record of the Year, Song of the Year for Drunken Love. Now, here's another contradiction. I love Drunken Love. I do love it. But I think she has better songs with more substance to be nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year besides Drunken Love. But because of the impact of that song, it deserves to be nominated. Just like how y'all like that Shake It Off bullshit, just like that boom clap song, whatever that, all about that bass. Y'all like that shit? Drunken Love should have been in there for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. But y'all got it in there for Album of the Year. So I don't get how the Grammys be doing that.
They nominated her for Album of the Year, Beyonce?
Yes. But y'all content with all these nominations? No, bitch. Look at the big picture. She's not nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year for Drunken Love. Y'all want to talk about breaking the motherfucking internet. When Beyonce came out with that album on December 13th, she shut the fucking world down. Everybody was talking about Beyonce's album. Waking up out their sleep. Or looking at their phones and seeing that Beyonce released an album. That's how you break the internet, bitch. And you don't nominate Drunken Love for Record of the Year or Song of the Year, but y'all gonna say, oh no, we'll give you Best R&B Song and Best R&B Performance. No, bitch. Nominated for the main categories. Sam Smith, I'm happy with. Like, this is year, baby. You deserve all the Grammys. I say he's going to win Album of the Year. I think he's in a clean sweep for the big 4 categories plus pop and stuff. It's going to be a big year for him. He's the male Adele. It's going to be great. I'm happy that Luke James got nominated. I'm happy Toni Braxton and Babyface.
How many did he get nominated for?
I think just one. But for Options, the song Options. Mm-hmm. It's just crazy though, because our black shit. I don't want to make it about race, but black people have it hard. First of all, for R&B you have it hard because if you're not mainstream, your music don't get played like that. But it's just tough for people like Lettucey, people that's in the R&B genre, to get nominated when you're going up against mainstream artists like Beyonce and Usher and stuff. I think that they really should fix those categories to maybe like Best Independent Artist, Best Independent Song, something where these people can get their Grammys, because it's not right, because you got these Grammy voters that are going to vote for who they're accustomed to. Lettuce is not going to beat no Chris Brown and Beyonce and somebody else. And the best R&B performance, y'all need to fucking take that out or bring back best R&B collaboration, because most of y'all R&B performances are features. Everybody's in there with a featured artist, and that's not fair because you're up against rappers too, and you got one person in there. That's not right. Bring back best R&B collaboration and do best R&B performance for someone who performed on the song by themselves. Some of these nominations got me scratching my head, but I'm happy with the competition of the main category, because there's no way you can just put your finger on and say, oh, that person's gonna win. It's gonna be, even though I might have my predictions, it's gonna be tough. So, you know, I want to get on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Did you watch it?
Mm-hmm.
This is a filler episode. The main thing I want to talk about is the table scene. I think Bravo didn't nail it with this table scene, because y'all waited to the end. Mm-hmm. When y'all do table scenes, that need to be the talk of everybody on Twitter and everybody on the next day. Phaedra, you are like, I don't feel bad for Kenya. I don't. But Phaedra, like, something ain't right with your attitude. She's gonna have a breakdown somewhere because she's trying to be too strong. Mm-hmm. I think she's gonna have a breakdown somewhere. Like, you and Kenya, y'all don't have to be friends, and I wouldn't be a friend with a bitch that kept disrespecting me with my husband, but you do need to acknowledge something, and you don't want to acknowledge it at all. Just acknowledge that you were wrong.
But she's hurt and she's bitter.
Yeah.
So while she's hurt and she's bitter, she's not going to ever acknowledge it until she gets over that hump. Because it's still fresh.
Yeah.
It just happened last season.
But Kenya got the nerve to think that everybody owes her a fucking apology.
Because Kenya's delusional.
I ain't apologizing for a motherfucking thing.
She's very delusional.
When it comes to Cynthia and Nene, what do you think happened?
I know that's $1 million question, because I really wanted them to say what happened. I don't know, to be honest with you. I couldn't even tell you what it was that happened. I thought maybe it was something when, remember that episode when Nene was telling her how she should raise her daughter, and I thought maybe that was it, but then I'm thinking like, no, because they got past that. No, because they did
so much building on. They have so much building up in it. I really think that Nene did Cynthia a favor. I think she did her a favor that they don't want to put out publicly on what happened.
She probably gave her some money from Bar 1.
Maybe.
Or for that school.
It's something.
Because let me tell you something. We all know that Nene was making a couple dollars these past few years with these different shows. So, you know, Nene probably had a couple checks coming in, and Cynthia probably really needed the coins for something, and Nene probably gave her the coins for that, either that modeling school or for Bar 1 or wherever that restaurant. Because they got a restaurant now.
Yeah, the restaurant they had investors or whatever, and the people that they were paying for the rent for that, they weren't paying. The people wasn't doing the right thing with the money.
Right.
So they had to close it, but they're getting a new restaurant, and I think they're going to own this new one. But
it's probably something.
But you know what? I really think that Cynthia feels she should feel the way she feels about how Nene treats her, but Nene is holding that favor over her head. Mm-hmm. And that's why Cynthia is backing down. Mm-hmm. And you know what, Nene? That's not right. That's not right, because when you do something, you do it from the heart. Not just to keep saying I'm a good friend or was I a bad friend, but we're not going to talk about it in front of y'all. You did something nice. She doesn't like the way you're treating her. And because you did that nice thing that she would probably be embarrassed about if it was revealed, you still get to treat her like shit. And that's not cool at all. I'm not feeling it. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but Cynthia, you don't need to be her friend. Maybe we don't need to know what Nene did for you, because that's what I think it's coming down to. And we don't need to know, but let it go. Let it the fuck go. You already seen how she treats you. You seen how she treats your husband, and who needs a friend like that? Who could call somebody like that a friend? Nene, you didn't even let her talk at the fucking table.
She sure didn't, Kevin.
You kept attacking her like a fucking bulldog. You would be a good lawyer. You would be a real good lawyer. But you can't keep treating people like shit and get mad that they start to speak up for themselves and then hold something over their head on what you did for them. So
it was something I was getting ready to say. Sidebar. I heard that this season of Apprentice is going to have Kenya and Vivica Fox.
Yes, and January. Oh, you know we're going to be talking about that. Oh yes. Yeah. It's going to be good because I heard Vivica has had it in for Kenya.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because Kenya talks. And see, Kenya don't back down.
And for what?
And for what? You're right. And for what?
She said people waste their time trying to figure me out.
I know that's the fuck right. Don't figure me out, bitch. You better figure out what's going on TV.
And before we get up on out of here, I want to send my condolences to Todd Tucker and to Kelly Rowland. They both lost their mothers last Tuesday. And, you know, I want to share with y'all something that's so crazy. Because y'all know I like to take a nap. And I took a nap, and for some reason, Kelly was in my dream. Normally when Kelly in my dream, she'd be like, child, I ain't got time to talk to you, whatever. This time she was in my dream, and I found her in the dark, underground. She was under the ground, and it was just dark. And then she was just laying there, so I laid there, and we was just talking. And I was asking her, like, why are you down here? Like, what's going on? She's like, I just want to be in the dark. I tweeted about that. Then a couple hours later, somebody tweeted me, maybe you dreamt that because her mother passed away. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you Oh, I went off, because I ain't want to believe that. Then, you know, it was confirmed that her mother passed away. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. But I wouldn't want for me to have that dream with her. I wouldn't want her to go into that dark place. But you know, I don't even know what it's like to lose a mother, and I don't want to know no time soon. So I can't tell her how to feel, but I just hope that she feels the love from everybody, and you know, everybody just let her heal, give her time to grieve, and then you know, just embrace her again. And you know, I just want the best for her. I wouldn't want her to be in that dark place where she was in my dream. So, you know, keep praying for her. Pray for Todd, and you know, I do wonder how Mama Joyce feel. I really do, because this is the second person that she treated real bad, and then they pass away. I wonder how she really feels inside about that. You know, and you know, Todd, be strong. You know, he said he talked to his mom every day. He said, like, they talk several times a day.
Is Todd the only child right now? Because I never heard him speak about like siblings.
I don't even know.
His mom lived a good life.
Yeah, she was 69. Yeah. Yep. That's long.
That's the age my grandmother passed.
Yeah.
It's so funny because 69 20 years ago was old. 69 today then is not
sure
old.
Ain't.
You know what I mean?
Right. So they trying to they keep pushing the retirement age back. When I was in school, I remember it being 62. I'm talking about in the second grade for retirement.
I ain't never known it to be 62. I thought it was over 65.
It was 62.
Oh, well, you must have been in school before I was here.
Well,
because I ain't never known it to be 62. But I heard that, aren't they trying to push it to 70?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what though? When I get there, I would want to do something to keep active. Like, when you retire now, it's like, when you home, it's like you don't know what to do. You probably start to lose your memory and stuff.
That's not true.
You got to keep active. I think you should keep active.
Because it's a lot of, but it's a lot of people who are retired travel. They travel.
If they got the money to do it.
The money. Well, I mean, if you done worked all these years, you should have something saved up.
You know, some people be borrowing and stuff from that. And
yeah, but I think if you worked all the way up to 65 years old and you don't have nothing saved up, there's a problem. No, seriously.
Yeah, it is. Maybe they don't have 401ks.
Well, they need to get one. They need to get something.
Excuse me.
Do like the old folks used to do, put a few dollars here and save it up.
That's right.
I mean, because then if you get 65 and you don't have nothing to look back on, then what the hell you worked all those years for? Because you damn sure can't live off no Social Security check.
No, not in this era.
No. So, yeah, you better have something saved
That's
up.
why a lot of them going back to work.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Let me
goodness.
tell you something. I have 2 bank accounts.
I know that's
my main one and the saving one. Are you kidding me?
Main?
Hey.
Can I borrow from them?
Hey, no, you can't borrow from either one. Okay?
You tried me.
Hey.
You said
No, you
you
can't
can't
borrow
borrow
from
from
either
either
one. Unless you're going to help contribute to it. Hell no.
Well, listen, let me tell you a show that you need to watch because I want to review it. Mob Wives.
I know, but Kevin, you know I was into my wives about 3 seasons ago.
I know, we both
And then I
was.
fell off of it.
Yes, we.
Bitch. And
You
but
ain't missing shit.
mind you, the lady at my job today, mind you, we was talking about everything today at work. The lady at my job today said, yeah, this season is good. She said it just started.
Yes.
She was like, but it's getting real good.
They on the first. Even Big An's about to fight. It is good.
Remember, I was watching my wives before Big Ange came on.
We both.
Yeah,
we
before
used to
there was,
review
yeah,
it.
because there was no Big Ange at the time.
Yeah.
And remember when she came on?
Talk bad about her, yeah.
That was like 2 years ago.
3.
3.
I feel bad for calling her man.
I don't care what
I think
nobody
I
said.
feel-
We are veterans.
Yes.
We done touched on every damn thing. It was so long ago, I forgot it. My friend gonna text me last night. What's the name of that video we all talk? How the fuck am I?
Oh, God.
I don't know. Ask me what's the name of the damn video. I don't know.
Oh, but you need to go on demand. If the new one about to come on, but it'll be back on probably like.
So they have them on demand. I go home and don't even turn on. You know what I watch when I go home?
What?
The People's Court. Cause they started showing. No, I watch it on. Cause as soon as they put them, upload them on YouTube.
Oh, they upload them on YouTube.
Yes, cause she has her own YouTube page.
I know
And
that's
you
right.
know, I watch them. And you know, on Monday they started airing the new episodes. I just love my new people's. I just love the People's Court. To me, I don't watch no other judge show. I don't watch nothing else but the People's Court. If it ain't Marilyn Million, I don't want to hear it.
What you gonna do when she leave TV?
I'm a follower. Where you going? Because I'm going right with you. You know, she can be my legal advisor when I get older. If I get some money. Yeah.
When you get some money.
When I get some money. You're going to be my legal advisor. Because let me tell you something. One thing's for certain and 2 things for sure. Won't nobody out here try to get me for mine.
I know that's right.
Like they did MJ. Because they tried to get him for his. They did. No, I'm not lying. They did.
Wait. Oh my
They
goodness.
did. And some of us did. You don't get mine.
So.
Not the money that I get up and go to work every day. Are you kidding me? I get up tired as hell. Some days I'm sick and I don't want to go to work. And you gonna tell me you gonna take mine from me?
You know what I don't understand is how people, when they get their checks, right? How they don't get the right check? Cause they.
What you mean the right check?
Is it like the payroll don't go through?
What do you mean by
Like,
check?
The right check, like you work your hours, you put your time in. Is payroll fucking up that much?
What you mean the right check or the right amount?
The
of
right
the check?
amount, like how does it not go in?
Because it can be different reasons. It can be different reasons, and a lot of time it can be payroll, but sometimes it is the individual. Because see, people forget that you have to make sure you follow the rules when you clocking in and clocking out. Like for instance, when I go on my lunch break, we have to clock out, and then you clock back in. We got a 30-minute lunch break. We got a 30-minute lunch break where we clock out, but we get an hour break because my boss is like, we give you an hour break, but you clock back in and then, whatever the case may be. Don't tell nobody I told you. But I mean, some bosses are lenient like that, because my boss is like, he's like, 30 minutes is not enough. You should get an hour. So, but some people will forget. And they will clock out and they'll take, instead of taking a 30-minute break, they'll take a 40-minute break. And then they'll take a 40-minute break and forget that they did that. So then 2 weeks from now when their check comes, oh, my check is messed up. Oh, you didn't realize that you didn't clock back in on time on your break. Or when people come to work late. When you come to work late, you get docked in your pay. Like, you can't get your full 80 hours if you've only worked 79 hours or 78 hours. Like, what? But yes, there are some people who do payroll who do mess it up. One of the reasons why a lot of people who do payroll and they mess it up, because you got one person doing payroll for about 200 or 300 fucking people. And I don't think that's cool. Because the lady that I, remember when I used to work at HUB? Well, I work at a new hospital now, and the same lady who did that payroll at HUB does the payroll here. So she's doing the payroll for the employees at HUB, the employees at the hospital that I work at now, and the employees at another building. That's one person doing payroll for 3 different buildings. So yes, there are going to be some fuck-ups on your check.
Oh my God.
There are. There really are. That's why I don't understand the system, and I don't understand how these corporations only hire one person. Y'all got enough money to hire about 5 people to do payroll, but y'all choose to be cheap and go opt out and have one. So it's not always payroll. Sometimes it's the individual, and I hate when individuals know they're doing dirty and being dirty, but yet they try to blame it on the payroll person. No, clock in on time like you're supposed to. Clock back in on time on your break like you're supposed to, and then you won't have no problems with your check. Okay? Okay? Okay.
And for those that do payroll, shout out to the girl from Atlanta that do payroll. I noticed you ain't coming to Dave and Buster's, but y'all need to. Bitch, I'm drunk. What you talking about?
I don't know. You are drunk because you drunk half that cup.
What we talking about?
Payroll. You payroll and my payroll. Yeah.
Well, your payroll is right. I know that's right.
Well, come on. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, to those that do payroll, fix it. Don't fuck up people's checks.
But some people don't realize it, though, Captain.
And you know that, and you know when it's be fucked up? Just when a person about to go out of town on vacation, and they waiting for that check.
Or when they got a bill that they need, or rent or something.
Or rent, and you fuck up a check.
And you know what I hate? When people, you know what I hate? When people tell you, ooh, because this happened to me, and I told them, I will not stand for that. This is when I was working at Hub. They'll tell you, oh, well, you know, when they realize that they made a mistake on their end, then they say, oh, well, we're going to have to mail you a check. No, you will not mail me a check. And you know why you're not going to mail me a check? Because I didn't mail you in my work. You're going to write a check now.
Cut my check.
I did that at Hub. Let me tell you something. They had me sitting in their office for 2 hours. I said, I'm going to sit right here until y'all get me a check. They had the corporate had to deliver the check to the hospital because I told her, and this was honest to God, I put my hand up to God. I told her, I did not mail in my work, so you are not going to mail me a check to my house. You're going to give me a check now because this is payday and I deserve my money now. You can't argue with me when I tell you that because this is my money. And you're not going to tell me you're going to mail me a check. Because if you mail me a check, I'm going to mail you in my work until I get my check. So I'm going to be at home working.
I know that's right.
So you better figure it out. And they had me in their office for 2 hours waiting for my check to come. And it came. I said, I don't care. I'm going to sit right here until this check
Why
comes.
they couldn't do a check in the building?
Because, you know, it's not that, but, you know, your checks come from corporate, the corporate office. The corporate office are the people who print out the checks and then they mail it to where you work at. Well, of course, naturally, first they got to find out the problem. Where was the problem? So the person at payroll has to find out where they went wrong. And then once they figure out where they went wrong, then they got to get on the phone or email whoever's at corporate and let them know this is how much money we owe this person. So we need to make them out a check. And so they'll have to make out the check at corporate and then have somebody deliver it the fuck to me. But I'm going to get my check, and I'm not going to have you deliver no check to my house. And you're not going to give me no other 10 more damn days because I said something about it. Okay? And you take that to your corporate office and show. That's not something, they don't want you to do that. Okay? They don't want you to call corporate. They really do. And you damn sure don't want me to call. Because I will get white woman professional. Hi, how are you? Is so-and-so there? Yeah. Because what? Are you kidding me?
I already know you go off. You ain't got to tell me.
And that happened to me that only happened to me one time. And I don't understand people who do that. Don't allow somebody to tell you that they're going to mail a check to your house. No. After I done got up every day at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning to come to work and y'all fuck up my check and you going to tell me, oh, we going to mail it to your house? Are you kidding me? I didn't mail none of this work here to you. No, I can't. I got bills to pay just like you got bills to pay. That's when you spit that knowledge on them. Don't you got bills to pay? Yeah. Well, so do I. You don't want your check messed up, do you? No. I don't want mine messed up either. Your check ain't no greater than mine, so we're going to fix this and we're going to fix this now. And you're not going to send me on my merry way until I get my check.
That's about to be a new shirt.
Yeah.
Where's my check?
I don't understand people. You have the power, and especially when you're in a union like me. I'm in a union, so you can definitely let them tell. And let me tell you something. If you're in a union, know your rights. Because if that shit happens, let me call my union delegate, and they gonna come down here and we gonna figure this the fuck out. Because I'm not going nowhere. Yep, that's what you do.
Well.
Because what are you paying union dues for if they ain't if they not coming down to work for you, right?
On your behalf.
On my behalf.
So y'all be striking too, child?
No, I've never struck. Let me tell people we gonna strike. You go ahead and strike. I got work to do.
But you can't work because you in the union. You got to work that pole like everybody else.
That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true because everybody doesn't have to. I mean, it's an option. You can go out there and strike, but you don't. Say for instance, if me and you do the Scorpion show, whatever the case may be, right? And so you and I decide, well, YouTube is doing us the fuck dirty. You know, whatever the case may be. YouTube is doing us dirty, and so we want a better raise. And so you're like, yeah, we're gonna get a better raise, Mikkel. And I'm like, fuck you, Kevin, I'm about to strike. You don't necessarily have to come and strike with me. You can still do your work until we figure out a plan. Not everybody who does a job strikes. I mean,
you know, when SEPTA strike, they strike.
Yeah, well, it's good to have everybody on your scene, but I think SEPTA, that's like a whole totally different thing. Like once they strike, then it's like, bitch, ain't nobody going to fuck to work. But in my situation, it's a little different because I work in a hospital.
Their new contract is only for 2 years, so they need to work out something fast.
Yes, and I told every time I turn around, y'all on strike. This is why I'm glad I got a car.
But you get that good money driving the bus.
You damn sure. Don't tell me you don't, because I know the fuck you do.
Do you get? They get like $27 an hour driving the bus.
Yeah.
And don't let them work on a holiday. Oh my God.
My friend works for SEPTA.
I couldn't drive a bus.
I said I knew he was getting good money when he's paying $400 a month for a car note. I said no way, no way, no how. $400 for a car note, that's a lot of fucking money.
When you getting the money.
$400 a month for a car note? Yeah, that's why I said I know you make very good money. And he drives
a brand new car bus. No, because you would curse them bitches out. No,
I would make it through the first week. They tell you gotta go.
I only got $1.75.
Well, no, you're not supposed to do that.
I know.
Yeah, but you know what? And I told my friend, now that I know that, that's not right, because I've seen a lot of bus drivers put people off the bus because they didn't have the exact change. And at the time, I didn't know that they weren't supposed to do that. If they don't have the exact change, you're supposed to let them on the bus.
Yeah, but you know what? People do it all the time, so probably they get tired of the same person getting them. So they're like, no, you got to go.
Yeah, because you know, some bus drivers are like, no, if they have to pay, you got to pay too. But by law, that's not right. You're supposed to let them on the bus. You know, but some bus drivers don't. You got some bus drivers that will let you on the bus.
Well, as y'all know, we won't be back until next Monday. Well, next Tuesday for y'all. Mikkel has a birthday coming up on Friday, which is tomorrow. Well, Friday. What's your plans? Bitch, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad when I don't. I didn't see that, and now I feel bad.
But they waited 3 weeks to say something about it?
Right. But I feel bad. I literally am sorry because I didn't see that.
Okay, well say I'm sorry.
I am saying I'm sorry. But what did you just say?
What you got plans for your birthday weekend?
Nothing. I really wanted to go to New York for the day to hang out. But one of my friends who I wanted to hang out with gonna tell me, oh, they may have 2 dates. Not one, but 2 dates. I said, oh, you go ahead and do that.
It wasn't Nietzsche, right?
Nietzsche don't live in New York.
I know.
I said, bitch,
you was going to New York.
See,
no,
not that type of. I said they got dates. Why the fuck would I go see somebody who has a date? I ain't that type of girl.
Let me tell you, the girls who love hip hop do say the same.
Yeah, well, I'm not that kind of girl.
Why would I do it? And then 3 weeks later, yeah, I sucked this dick.
What do I look like traveling to New York to go see somebody after they done told me that they got 2 dates already planned? Are you kidding me?
Oh, there's girls out there.
Well, I ain't one of them.
And me neither. Now that's a bit. I knew what I was hitting for.
Yeah, well.
I wouldn't do that.
I can still know what it's hitting for, and I'm still not doing that. But I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You do something. It's your birthday.
Well, I'm off until Tuesday.
I know that's right.
I told my boss today. And listen, I told my, no, we're not recording shit. This is the day we record. And we're not recording Monday.
You too.
I told my boss today. I said, yeah. I said, I don't work on my, I said, yeah, because he forgot that he had approved my vacation. So I said, yeah, I'm off. So he was like, why? And I told him, I said, you know, you approved it. He was like, oh, I forgot. So the case may be. So I was like, yeah, because I don't work on national holidays. So as I was saying this, I was walking out his office. I said, yeah, because I don't work on national holidays. And he said, oh, that's what you want to call it? I said, that's what it is.
I know that's right.
A national holiday.
So, bitch, you take Monday off.
No, I'm taking Thursday, Friday, and Monday, and Tuesday. I'm taking all next week off, too.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm about to say, you have a feeling, and you know they're going to come, and they will not say no.
Bitch!
You will have
Bitch! Okay?
Or, I think, okay, this is my thing.
What?
We need your help, too. For, like, to do, like, a greatest probably like the top 20 moments of the Scorpion Show this year, or the top story.
I need Ashley Dollface.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck is she at?
I'm going to do it.
No, shit, her editing was on point.
Well, I'm not using no fake song. I mean, them songs to get my channel shut down.
Well, yeah, but she used to get some good songs. Like, Ashley used to be on point with that, Kevin.
I don't
say
think
she
you
wasn't.
need songs.
I mean, but the songs make it. They do.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to work.
I mean, Kevin, let's be for real. Ashley used to make some great compilation videos, and she used to use some really good songs. And two songs that she picked, she did disappear. But I think she started following me on Instagram. But I think somebody is a nurse. I don't know if it's her mom or somebody who works in the hospital. But you know, some people disappear because they got work or they go to school.
That's right. Just like some people forget to watch, you know.
Watch.
Watch. Watch.
But
they disappear.
It smells a little funky sometimes.
Bitch, you smell right. Bitch, y'all always better tell me if I don't smell right.
Oh, I will. Because I won't sit down. You know I won't sit down.
Well, I ain't never had that problem.
Right. So you ain't never had that problem.
Years.
In 6 years, you're right. And you better not have it in the next 6 years. Because we're going to really have a fucking problem. It's going to really be some shit. Okay? The first thing I say is, what's that smell? And I can see you now looking around. What? I don't smell nothing. I bet you don't, but you should.
I'm going to take this Theraflu. Oh, I'm so over Daniel for giving me that, turning that air on in that hotel.
No, you said it right. He gave it to you.
Oh no, we didn't do that.
He tried her.
Yes, I love it though.
Yeah, I love it too.
I love it.
Don't forget where you came from, bitch. Don't forget. I remember that one.
Ooh, and I heard her and Kim was on Watch Me Happen Live.
They were. And they were just kikiing. I didn't watch it, but I saw it. Like, as it came on, I saw it, but I turned it on because you know I don't watch that bullshit.
I love Watch Me Happen Live. No!
Kim looks lost and he needs
to tried it. Bitch, I didn't even know which one was Nene. No shit. This is all the...
But look at the real Kim.
She's lost.
She's lost.
She looked like all of them.
Right. Dumb.
But she had some terrible wigs when they first started out.
Remember? I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. The best episode I ever saw of the Housewives of Atlanta that Kim was in was the episode when she was singing "The Ring Don't Mean a Thing," and that lady told her, "I don't think you hear yourself." I don't think you hear yourself.
Kim,
what did she say to her?
She was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
She said, "I think you're tone deaf."
The ring didn't mean a thing to you. Bitch, that's one of our favorite things. I mean, one of our top videos.
I talked about that for a week. She told her, Kim, I don't think you actually hear yourself. Like, I think you're tone deaf. And she was dead serious.
Yes.
And Kim was like, whoa.
She was over.
I said, this bitch is...
Even what you call him didn't want to work with her. Chili's husband.
No.
He didn't want to work with her no more.
And Candy kept baby spooning, feeding her.
But they made some money off that. Candy. Kim, what's her name?
Kim did.
Kim did.
Candy did.
Tried to sue her.
Yes.
And lost. All that. I did rope for you, bitch. Oh my God. And still lost. Well, look, y'all. We're going to go. We'll be back next week. I'll be back this weekend because I got to do reviews and stuff. Y'all got to get Mary J. Blige's new album. Y'all definitely got to get K. Michelle's new album. It's way better than her first album.
But wait a minute, how about K. Michelle's show? You watched that? Oh. But I can't talk about that. Well, not right now, anyway. Well, the girlfriend. Remember the girlfriend? Y'all know the girlfriend Tracy that was stealing stuff. Yeah, the one who was stealing stuff from her. No. Not the fat one. The other girlfriend.
Well, she that moved in, and she had put the shoes in the oven.
No, I don't think that was her, because it was a light-skinned one.
It was a couple of them.
Because she had two girls move in with her, so I don't know which one you're talking about.
No.
But it was one of her friends from Tennessee or wherever the fuck she was from, and she was using K. Michelle's credit card, and was buying shit, and K. Michelle found out about it. So finally the girl came to New York because she had K. Michelle dog, so she brought the dog to New York for K. Michelle when she moved to a new house. So then they got into like an argument. K. Michelle was like, "I can't believe you're gonna sit here and tell me that you didn't steal my stuff." Like, you know, and the girl was like trying to justify, like, "No, K, you knew." And she was like, "Bitch, I didn't know you was using my fucking credit card." So, you know, her assistant and her real close friend, the heavyset one, the fat one, she just didn't like the girl. You know, she didn't like the girl for what she was doing to K. So she was like, so she didn't like to be around her, nothing like that. So just recently in the last episode, they went out to California because Russell Simmons wanted to meet up with K. Michelle because he wants to work with her. So K. Michelle brought all her friends, the gay guy and the 3 women, out to California with her. So when they went out to the restaurant, they was, talking and stuff. And so the 2 girls, the heavyset one and the one who was doing the stealing, they started arguing. So the girl was like, I don't like you because what you did to her. And the girl was like, well, how you know this, that, and the third? Like, you don't know what you're talking about. She was like, I know because Kay told me. Like, she told me this, that, and the third. So K. Michelle was over it because K. Michelle was like, I didn't come here for this. I wanted to have a good time. So she was kind of over her friend for starting to argue with the girl. Yeah. But at the same time, she was like, bitch, you right. You were stealing my stuff, and I am over you for that. So fast forward. So the girl who was doing the stealing, she met up with Kay at this dance studio, and they started arguing there. So Kay was like, you know what, bitch, bye. I don't want you to be my friend no more. Go home, go away. So bam. That was the season finale. So Kay, at the end of the episode, she comes and she did the confessional. She started explaining what's going on. She's like, well, Jonathan, he was engaged, but now he's postponing his engagement because him and his boyfriend still working on it. Well, get a load of this. The heavyset one, she said, and Tracy, I think, no, that's not her name. Whatever her name is, the heavyset one, she said, come to find out this bitch was stealing from me too.
Wait! That's the one that was with us when we was backstage at Powerhouse when we interviewed K. Michelle.
I don't remember her back there.
I think she was.
No, I don't think so. It was no girl back there, Kevin. Remember, it was all men.
Remember, no, because she was like, well, let me get out, because we had access.
Oh, it probably was her. Yeah, it probably was her. Yeah, it was her. Yup, it was her. Yup. She said, well, come and find out that bad bitch was stealing from me too. Still doing the same thing that she was arguing with the girl about. She said she was using her credit card and everything. Yeah. See, you gotta watch who you have with your cards.
Oh, I'm over that.
I'm over that too, because how you gonna argue and try to fight her and you was doing the same thing, stealing from me? But K. Michelle, you need to be a little bit smart who you let hold your cards and
manage your own money.
Manage your own money. Go buy your own shit. Oh, and then she met up with her baby dad in LA too, because she told him, we may be moving. I may be moving out to LA, and then our son's gonna come out here, and so he can be around both his parents. But get this, her baby father, when they was together, they broke up, and he broke up and started fucking with one of her sorority sisters.
K. Michelle's been through it.
But get this, that's not half of it. He went and married her. Okay, Michelle said, and you never apologized to me for doing it. So then he tried to justify it. He was like, well, you did start messing with my sorority brother. She said, no, I started messing with your sorority brother after you did that. And he was like, no. And she said, yes, it was. You're not going to sit here and lie. He was like, yeah, you're right. She said. And then married her.
That was K. Michelle in my life. That's a good show. And it's only 30 minutes.
It's only 30 minutes. And you know what other show I love, and I just can't get enough of it? What? It's Tiny and Shekinah. Shekinah is the show. She is the show. I mean, Shekinah will have you laughing. She told the people, they was going around to the beach to try to promote the bus. So she was like, come on, we need y'all to come tonight because we having a grand opening for our hearing. So she came up to the two white people on the beach and she said, yeah, this, that, and the third. She talked to them. So them. No. So she kind of said, are you interested? Do you care? The guy was like, no. She was like, okay, well, fine. Thank you. I said, Garner, baby.
She is too much.
Yes, she is. I love her. But yeah, I'm done.
We'll see y'all next week.